On U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. He's been up and involved in a lot of these trade deals. The U.S. economy grew at 3% rate in the second quarter. You told me that I was wrong the last time you were on this program, that it's not 11 or 12 trillion in committed investments in manufacturing over the next 4 years, but you said it's closer to 15 trillion. I would imagine after last week's trip to Europe, you're probably right because you knew more than me at the time and you didn't share it with me, and I'll hold that against you forever. 15 trillion, anywhere between 12 and 15 trillion new investments. That's never happened before. Largest tax cuts in history. Reagan dropped the top rate 70 to 28%. We doubled revenues. No tax on tips, overtime, Social Security. Then we have the energy factor. America's never opened up energy like before. The EU deal has, what, $750 billion in committed energy purchases in this country? And you're telling me we ought to be paying the highest interest rates in the world?
That's just crazy, right? It's crazy. I mean, think about it. 3% GDP today. And let me give you a hint. We're going to stay at 3% GDP for the rest of the year. And next year, we're heading towards 4%. Donald Trump is delivering because if you look at all these investments, when all these factories are getting built, what do you think that means? That means we're employing people to build those factories. We don't have to wait for those factories to come online. While we're building those factories, that drives our employment. That drives productivity. That's part of the win of Donald Trump. Build the factories, and then those factories come online, and off we go. So 3% going to 4%. And these trade deals empower America to win. It's amazing.
Okay, add to this, we had the first budget surplus in June for the first time in 20 years. Add to that, we're bringing back automobile manufacturing, critical pharmaceutical manufacturing. Rare earths are going to be mined in this country. We will not be dependent on other countries for rare earths. Add to that semiconductor chips. So, tell me where the weakness is in the economy. All these trade deals, I don't know how you guys pull this off. They pay a tariff, we pay no tariff. They pay a tariff, we pay no tariff. They pledge to spend, hundreds of billions. We don't pledge to spend a penny. I don't know how you do it, Howard, but, I have a thing or two to learn from you when it comes to investment and negotiating.
The magnet of the world is the U.S. consumer, right? Remember the saying, the customer is always right? U.S. customer is the greatest buyer in the world, and Donald Trump understands how to harness that customer and show that customer to everybody and say, if you want to play in our sandbox, you've been treating us badly for years, come on and play. And then the idea now is to get these countries who open their market. Number one, open their market. So now we can export for the first time, and that's going to grow our GDP 1%. Build factories here. That's going to grow our GDP 1%. And then these people invest. We now have $900 billion committed to build the pipelines in Alaska, to build nuclear and build power, and drill, baby, drill. This becomes the model. We're going to build ships in America. We're going to build semiconductors in America. We are going to finally take care of the core of America, and it's led by Donald Trump's trade policy. And I remember one of my favorite lines is after April 2nd, right? I go home, and remember the market was all a tizzy. And I got all these phone calls from my Wall Street buddies, and they were going crazy. They're like, you don't know what you're doing. You're going to destroy the market. You're going to destroy this and that. And they were all blowing up the internet. They all are experts. And let me tell you who the experts are. Donald Trump and his trade team have proven the EU pays, Japan pays, Korea pays, Vietnam pays, the Philippines pay, Indonesia pays. And the list, by the way, we did like 5 deals. Donald Trump solved a war between Thailand and Cambodia all weekend long.
By the way, he solved the conflict worldwide, one a month since he's been president. That's a pretty good track record.
Unbelievable. And because he uses trade, he gets to invite me on the phone, and I listen all day Saturday while he's calling Cambodia, Thailand, Cambodia, Thailand. And what happens on Monday? They announce a truce. And you know what we did today? We made trade deals with Cambodia and Thailand. I mean, how
When you get back to the private sector, whatever business you get in, just let me invest a little bit. That's all I want. You and Trump, I'll just, whatever you guys say, I'll follow your lead. But it's good for the country. High paying, career jobs, also good for national security with pharmaceuticals, semiconductor chips, rare earths. This is all really important. It's important for the military. It's important for auto manufacturing. Well done, Howard Lutnick. Great to see you, sir. Thank you. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.